How's it going, everyone? It's I Baked, and we're going to be doing something different. It is a Feed the Beast Direwolf20 series. It's kind of like a spotlight, but instead I'm just going to go ahead and kind of go through it and show you all the different kind of components. Now, for some of you that don't know, Feed the Beast it's sort of like Tekkit, meaning that it has a bunch of mod packs that you can go ahead and select and play from, and from there it'll load up in that mod pack with all these different mods installed, and you don't have to go ahead and install them one by one, try to make them compatible and stuff like that. So in Feed the Beast there's a whole different kind of mod packs, and one of the most top ones I should say, is the Direwolf20. Now, Direwolf20 has a bunch of different kind of mods in it. I think it has a total of 60. Some of the most famous ones that it has is Buildcraft, Industrial Craft, I think it has Computer Craft, Portal Gun. It just has a bunch of stuff like that. If I go ahead and have my inventory editor, as you can see, it has a bunch of stuff in here. Now, everything that you see here, including the texture pack, the inventory edits, any kind of mod that you see is installed through this mod pack that I have. So here, as you can see, well, I have a whole entire different kind of stuff. It's a lot of different things. It has a Railcraft installed, here's Computer Craft, and a whole bunch of other stuff which I really don't know how to use yet, but we'll kind of get into that. So what I'm going to be going to do is that I'm going to be doing a day-by-day kind of thing of this, meaning that each day I'm going to try to accomplish one goal for each episode. And the first episode is I'm going to go ahead and try to make a house by a nice reliable source. And by source I mean that because this uses Buildcraft and Industrial Craft, the main essentials that they use is like water, oil, lava, and stuff like that. So I kind of want to go ahead and find a nice lava pit or a nice oil pit, and as well as kind of buy some water. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and gather me up some wood while I have the chance. That way I can make a hut. So let's just go ahead and kind of chop down some of this stuff. Now everything that I will be doing will be done in survival. I will not be cheating mods in, cheating, items in or anything like that. I'm using only the default mods that it has. I'm not going to be using the inventory editor. As you can see, if I click something, it'll show me the recipe. It doesn't actually spawn it for me. So I have that set to recipe mode rather than, spawn items. And I currently don't have cheats, so I can't. I don't believe I could change my game mode. No, I can't. So there's that. So let's go ahead and get some more wood here, and then we'll go ahead and search. Now, I think by the looks of it on my map, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's that little black spot kind of in the middle of all that snow. And what I believe that is, and I hope it is either oil or just a black chunk in the map. I don't know. I'm hoping it's oil, because oil is very useful for Buildcraft and Industrial Craft to get your components up and all your automatic like sorting machine, a quarry, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see if it is oil or if I'm just seeing stuff. What is going on? What is this? What is this? Oh my god, what is going on? Okay, well apparently we got some string, some tin, we got some wheat, we got some cocoa beans, we have a saddle, more cocoa beans, we have copper, an enchanted book 403, so this actually has fortune 1. This. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we are actually playing on... Yeah, we are. Okay. So I don't know what this is. It must be part of one of the mod things. As you can see, I can see through those blocks, so it might be a little bit glitchy here and there. Just keep that in mind, and that's also what that was on my map. So it's kind of a bummer, kind of a letdown. Wow, I'm on some tall mountains here. Alright, so we're going to go around and kind of cruise for a nice little oil pit. And I am having some render issues right now. But that's not a problem. It should render out, Jesus. Should render out pretty shortly. So I obviously don't want to put my house on top of this big old mountain. I don't want to be making trips back and forth. So what I'm going to be doing is kind of go down. Let's kind of keep going down still. Ouch. And let's go see if we can go find ourselves some lava. And if not, it's still about noonish. If I don't find anything pretty soon, then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of plop it down by this water, probably in a forestry area. So let's see what we've got here. So there's a bunch of new blocks added in, a bunch of new trees and stuff like that, if I can actually find one. Eventually you'll kind of see what I'm talking about as we go through. Now, my overall goal for the whole entire series is to kind of make a self-efficient quarry, and kind of go through all the mods and kind of express what each mod does and kind of go through everything that a mod does. So until that's accomplished, we will not stop. Which it might take a while, but that's okay. I have all the time in the world. Okay. Well, it appears that I'm not actually going to be able to find anything. Oh, look at here. Okay, so this is oil. It's nothing, you know, it's not actually glitched out or anything. And these cows are adorable. I'm gonna call you Frederick. Oh, look at the little Frederick. Alright, so this is gonna be my new base of operations. It's by some water, and it's also by this oil, which is essential, like I said before. So let's just kind of go ahead and clear some land for it and set up a nice little hut for now. And as time goes on, we'll be upgrading the hut to kind of accommodate our needs, and just generally, we'll just kind of upgrade as time passes on. So let's go ahead and get rid of this tree. Need the wood, mainly. And we'll go ahead and turn all this in place. As you can see, when I go ahead and click something or hover over it, it'll show you what it is. It says it can produce, and I believe all the EQs and stuff like that has to do with electricity or heat or something like that. When I shift click, it'll say 8 in the upper corner. That has to do with the mods as well. Okay, so we have a decent amount of wood. So let's just kind of go ahead and make ourselves a little hut. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and plop down the little hut, just right here. Doesn't have to be anything kind of, you know, fantastic. Okay. This is going to get our way eventually. Get rid of all these leaves. You know, you may be adorable, but you sure are hell of annoying. I don't know what it is about cows. Alright, let's get this little hut up and going. Oh, I say hut because I don't have a lot of supplies right now, and I kind of want to just survive the night, so I'm just going to kind of create a basic shack with different kind of woods, because I don't like a shack that's just all one color, meaning, you know, but you have to do what you have to do sometimes, so I don't blame people when they do that. I like a challenge. But it looks like we're going to have enough wood to do this. Oops. Alright, let's just go ahead and create a little roof while we're at it. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Okay, well, oop. We'll just go ahead and put the door right here, have it off-centered. Everyone else has their door centered. Different. Let's go ahead and get more wood. Considering that this tree is in the way, it can go. We don't need it. And then we'll go ahead and kind of make our shack a little bit homey looking. And it's getting dark, so perfect time. I'm gonna go ahead and save one of those. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of plop down a roof for right now. Might not be the best. Misplacing blocks. But hey, it happens. Okay, so we have ourselves a crafting table. Plop that down. Go up here. Just give me a couple chunks of wood for a door. I don't see any sheep around to make a bed, which is not as good. I guess I can take this too. Okay, let's go ahead and create a door. Oh. There we go. Door. is go ahead and make some torches. So let's just go ahead and, well, first off, we're gonna have to make ourselves a pickaxe. There we go. Make sure my brightness is up for you guys, so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. Now let's just dig down until we kind of find ourselves some cobble. There we go. Just to make ourselves that furnace that we want for now. This will later on be our mine or something. We'll hollow it out. Here, spider. Oop. Oop. I don't know what that is. Gave us some light though, that's nice. I might just keep that based on the fact that it gave us light. Alright. So this is obviously going to be our basement now. I like that thing. That is incredibly cool. Let's see if we can find it in our inventory. There's just so much stuff in here. We have purifiers, we have all this kind of different stuff. A lot of these mods I haven't quite messed around with yet. This has to do with the Twilight ones, which we'll get to. Eventually we'll make a Twilight Forest and stuff like that. These are all of our crystals. So I think these are just crystals, like, that's the best thing I can think of right now. I kind of want to go ahead and make a little staircase. So let's see how this will work, huh? Little staircase. Not the best, but hey, doesn't have to be the best. Let's go ahead and create ourselves a furnace. Shabam. And we'll go ahead and plop that bad boy down right there. And let's go ahead and make ourselves some torches. Give us plenty of light in here. I do have this enchanting book that I don't want to lose, but I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough wood to make a chest right now. But that's okay. I think we can actually store stuff in here, can't we? I believe we can. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a torch. It's only going to be 4, but that's okay. Just pop these down. One of them, pop it in there. Okay, let's just do this. Alright, this isn't the best staircase, but heck, what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and break this crystal, just to kind of see what it does. And I got a new achievement for getting a crystal. And it looks like we got quartz crystal. I don't see any specific use for it, because usually when I click R, it'll kind of show us, you know, how to make something. Let's see. I'm not too sure. Let's see, what is it, quartz? No, it's, yeah, quartz. Diamond, sapphire, ruby. Oh. I have no idea here, it's kind of quartz. Do we make with it a quarry? Do we make a quarry? R. Okay, quartz crystal, I don't know. Well, anyway, we have a quartz crystal, whatever it might do. Let's go ahead and kind of create a little bit more of a area down here. And there we go, I have a little tiny basement to kind of start off with. I got a basic little hut. I'm kind of waiting for daytime to come here. I want to go ahead and see if I can place these in here. What happens if we kind of stay there? Good, it does. I kind of wish that this stayed in there, but I can hear that spider out there. It is freaking me out. Must be in my roof or something. I don't know. Wow. Well, there's definitely that spider. Alright guys, well this is the surviving the night. Surprisingly, I've actually survived. Next episode we're going to focus on kind of getting the main essentials for making tanks and stuff like that. Let's see, we can find a tank. I think we just need to get some glass. Yeah, we just need to make some glass here. How do you make a portable tank? That's cool. How do you make this? CMC. Oh wow, I see. So that's what we'll do next episode. Tune in. If you did like this video, then please give it a like. It definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys next episode.